Okay. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? Good morning, online. Good morning. Yes, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Okay. So, did you guys completed all your practicals? Create a new one, Rajat. Okay. So, did you guys complete it? Practicals? Everyone? How about you online? Rajat, if you have your account less than 1 year, so it will not be charged. Okay. So, you are under the free tier. But just in case if you get a bill, so if it is small bill, you can pay off. Unfortunately, if you got a huge bill, then you can request AWS to waive off. But that's not 100% guaranteed that they will waive off. Okay. Okay. So I hope everyone have completed their practicals. Shall we have a quick shootout on your Git comments? Hmm? Okay. So what is the command? What is the first command that so what is the command? If you create a new directory, so directly can we use git status? No. So what is the first command that you should use? Yeah. So you need to initialize your directory to track by the git. So what is the command for that? Git init. Okay. So after doing the git init, we create a files, whichever the files that you need. So then how to move from working tree to staging area? Git add and then file name. What's that? Git add file name. And then how to move from staging area to local repository? Git commit -m message and then file name. Very good. You can put the file name also. You can put the dot also, right? So because if you put the dot, it will take everything. So what is the command to check the status of the files? Git status. So all untracked file will show in which color? Red color. So tracked file will show in green color. When it is in green color, so your file is in staging area or a local repository? Staging area. So what is the command to set the username and email? Git config ---- global user.email and email and then user.name and then give the name. Okay. So what is the command to see the commit history? Git log. Git log. So if you want to see only short, then git log short log. And then what is this git log? One line will show. It is what git log ---- online will show. So one line. Only latest it will show. It will show all the commands, all the commit history with the yeah. Yeah. So if you want to see the latest two commits, then git log ---- one line -2. So if you put -3, three latest commits, it will show. If you want to get more details about the particular commit, then what's the command? Which one? Git show. Which one? Git show and then commit ID. Git show and then commit ID. Online, you need to put it in the chat. And which is the command? If you want to see who has modified the files in which line? Git blame. Very good. Git blame. How to see the difference between the two commits? Git diff. Wow. So how do you compare the changes from staging area to local repository? Git diff -stage. Okay. So how do you compare the changes from working tree to local repository? Git diff head. Very nice. So you practice nicely, huh? Nice. Good one. Okay. So let's move on to a few things today. What we need to do, mkdir. So git learn. I'm creating one small directory. I'm going inside that directory. And then first what I need to do? M install -y git. Okay. So if you want, you can do this. Hostname CTL. Set -hostname. I call it as sudo hyphen. Okay. Oops. Okay. CD / So I created here, git here. Okay. Okay, better, Kiran. Are you looking from your mobile? Okay. Mobile, it's already zoomed, but the thing is, if you see it in mobile, it will be like that only. Better to connect from the laptop all the time. If you want to learn nicely, mobile phone is not a good idea. Remember. Okay, so what we do is now, what's the first command that I need to do? Get init. So once I did do the git init, and then what we do, we'll create a file called index.html, and then 5 times we'll commit now. How many times? Git add, commit to, git add, git commit to. 5 times we'll do it because I want to show you a few things here. Okay. So tell me fatafat and I'll be doing it. Okay. So what is that? Index.html. I call this as this is first line. Okay. By the way, you can have any code, any line. So just to make you understand, I'm putting this. This is first line. I'm saving it. And what we need to do? Git add which one? Index.html and then git commit. And then what we do? My first commit and then index.html. So you know very well what it is saying. So simply what you do? Git config user. Well, let's write git. Tell me git config hyphen global user dot email is ria@gmail.com and then git config hyphen global user dot name. So it will not feel bad now. Okay. So next we do get status. Do we have anything? Okay. We didn't commit it, huh? No commits yet, huh? Okay. So let's do the commit again. Now commit happens. So get status. Now clean up. So this one we'll do it multiple times. Vi index.html and then I call it as this is second line and then git add. Okay. And then git commit. I call it as second commit. Okay. Next, vi. Sir, why you are doing this many? Because I want to show you one topic, no? For that, I need more commits. This is fourth line. Fourth commit, and then I'll do last one. Okay. Now, what is the command to list all the commit history? Git log hyphen. Always go with the one line so that if you do git log, it will show the so many things you don't much understand. So simply git log hyphen one line. Do you see this here? First commit, second commit, third commit, fourth commit, and then fifth commit. Which is the latest one here? How do you know? Head. So head is pointing to the master, that meaning this is the latest commit. Okay. So now let's go and learn with the something called, let's say for example, what is the latest commit message? My fifth commit. So I want to do like this. I want to change the commit message. I want to change the commit. In real time, it is very common thing. that. So let's say, for example, you are committing, so you modified some code inside the file, and you trying to add, and you committed. But when you committing it, you forgot to put the message, or you have put the wrong message, or you have a typo, or you want to change the commit message of your latest commit. Latest commit, which one? So which is the latest commit message here? My 5th commit. I want to change that to something else. How do we change is the command that we're gonna learn. So we call it as git amend. What's that? So git commit only will do. Git commit. Which one? Hyphen amend. Say that. Message. So if you do hyphen amend, that meaning what will happen is git commit hyphen amend hyphen m message. So what is the updated message that you want to give? Let's say my 5th latest commit 9 a.m. something. Okay, I changed it. So if you change this, what will happen now? See, I did this. So if I do git log hyphen one line, do you see this here? It got changed or not? This got changed or not, guys? So what is the command here to change your latest commit message? Say me. Git commit hyphen amend hyphen m, and then you put here message. Is it clear? Amend. Online is clear. Nice. So now git log one line. Okay, sir, you showed us to change the commit message for the latest commit. But I want to change my 4th or 3rd or 2nd or 1st commit, the previous commits. Yes, that is also possible to change. Not only the latest commit, you can change any commit messages here. So for that, we use a concept called rebase. Say that. Sir, can we change 4th and 3rd line? See, Zakir is saying already that. I know those kind of questions will come. For that reason only, the next command is that only. So what is the command here? Rebase. Say that. I want you to listen carefully, because this one is small trick is there here. So listen carefully. So what is the command? Git rebase. Git rebase hyphen I meaning here interactive. What is that? Interactive mode. And then head. Which one? Head. So, and then here tilde 3. Your wish. So here 3 meaning here last 3 commits. How many? If you want to change last 3 commits, if you want to change last 10 commits, if you want to change last how many commits that you want to see, so just go ahead and put here those many commits. Okay, now tell me, you have only one commit. If you put head that tilde 3, will it work? Will it work? Answer is no. Because how many commits that you need to have at least? If you are putting 3, how many commits should be there? 3 commits should be there. That is the reason why I have given you how many commits? 5 commits. Understood? If you have only one commit, and if you are putting head and 3 here, it will not work. So for that reason, if you have more commits, then you can use this. Whichever the commit message that you want to change, you can put it here. So tell me the command name here. What's the command? Git rebase hyphen I head 3. See here. Now I'm hitting enter. Listen carefully. So what is here? See in the, so what is the right? Read it here. Pick. As I mentioned, 3 commits. So how many lines are there here? So do you see? My last 3 commits is 3rd commit, 4th commit, 5th commit. Yes or no? Those are my last 3 commits. If you put 10, you'll get the 10 commits or not. So here, if you want to change the commit and commit messages, so put that head and then tilde how many commits that you want. It will show all those commits here. Now, you cannot directly change it here. So what is the word it is using here? Pick. If you come down, do you see the commands? P for pick, R for Say that means, say that here. Reward. S for, say that, squash. So here we mostly used reward and then squash. Which one? Reward and squash. I'll tell you. So pick meaning by default, you have the pick here. By default, pick. That meaning you pick whichever the commit message that you want to change. Which one you want me to change? 4. Okay. So this one. So you pick it and then need to replace that pick with reward. Replace the pick with reward. What is the reward meaning? Use commit but edit the commit message. So it will use the commit and then what it use, it will change the commit message. So see here, let's say for example, here I need to remove which one and remove and put what here? Reward. Okay, I want to change this one also. Let's say for the third one also. What I do here? Reward. So whichever the commits that you want to change, you just replace from pick to reward. That is the concept of reward. Squash. What is that here next? Squash meaning, I'll give the example for that also. You're combining the multiple commit messages. We'll show that. So first here, how many commits I have given the reward? 2 commits. How many commits? 2 commits. Okay. Now if I save it, what happens is, it will open a VI editor interactively and it will ask you to change the message. How many times it will ask now to change the message? 2 times. See very carefully. I'm saving it now. Colon WQ exclamatory. I'm saving it. Now see. It is giving one more VI and then now it is asking to change the message or not. My third commit is there, right? So go to insert mode. My third commit, I say latest 9 a.m. for example. Save it. And it lasts one more or not? Now it is asking for the 4th commit. My 4th commit, latest 9 a.m. Now if I save it, will it ask anymore? Done. So do you see what it says? Successfully rebased and updated your header. So if I do git, okay, now tell me what's the command here to see the git log --. This is a normal, how you are using git status. Similarly, this is a normal one that is. Do you see this here? We have changed this 3rd and 4th. You understood? So what is the command to change the commit messages? Git rebase. Say that, git rebase. You understood the command? Huh? Online clear today? Git rebase -i. What you need to put? Head and then tilde symbol. How many commits that you want to see? And then you can put those things there. To change commit messages. So inside this, what we have learned? We have learned 2 things. What is that? Picker and then reward. And then also we have what? Squash. So let me show you the example of squash now. Same process. Yes. If you want to change the latest one, Ranjan, so just put go with amend, the latest one. So if you want to change the old ones, then go for the rebase. Git. We'll see. Git push we haven't seen yet. So if you do git push, always it will go with the latest. That was your question, huh? Okay, see here. Squash. Squashing in Git is the process of combining multiple commits into a single, that meaning consolidated commit. What's that? So if the process of combining multiple commits to a single commit. So typically when we use this in order to clean up all your commit histories before merging to any other branch. So what we do, we combine all the commits. Let's say we are, remember branching concept. So remember branching concept. So you are done with all this. Where is the third developer? Oh, developer one. Yeah. So assume that these developers, they have their own branches. They have done so many commits in their branch. Now, all these commits, I mean, whatever the work that you have done needs to be merged to the master branch or not. Well, merging to the master branch, do I need your 100 commits? You tell me, do I need to see 100 commits of your branch, your own personal branch? No, what we do? Combine and have module 1 completed or module 1 integrated. So can we combine it or not? So assume that we have multiple commits here. Git log, which one? Hyphen, one line. So you can commit the multiple what? Multiple what? Commit messages. What's that multiple? Commit messages. So for that we use what here? Squash. Okay. So same concept that we go for edit. So what's the command of rebase command? Git rebase. Same. -I head. Your wish. How many you want to combine it? Say, for example, I'm combining 3. You can go 4 also, 2 also, your wish. Let's go here inside it. Okay, now do you see? So it is showing the latest 3 commits there. What it says? My third commit, third, fourth, fifth. Which one it is showing? Third, fourth, fifth. Yes or no? Last 3 commits meaning which one, Nana? Third, fourth, fifth. So I want to combine all these things here. So now you tell me here. So instead of here pick, let's say if you want to combine 2 things, 4th and 5th. I want you to combine 4th and 5th. So instead of pick, what I need to put here? That's it. SQUASH. Squash. If you put one small mistake also, it will not work. SQUASH. Okay. So which one you are combining now? 4th and 5th. So you are combining it. So now save it. If you save it, what will happen? It will open another one, and then so you just remove it. Just remove this, and then call it as module 1 complete. Module 1 integrated and completed. You can give anything. Chuma, I'm giving that message. Okay. Save. Now if I do git, which one? Git log -, one line. And you see, where is my 3rd, 4th, 5th commits? Now it has been integrated. I mean, sorry, it has been combined, right? It has been combined and showing or not. Like this, I have just modified which one? 3rd, 4th, 5th. But can you do the squash for, you can put head tilde 5 and then combine all the commit messages or not? Yes. So it's up to you whether you can combine only few commits or all commits also. Can we use yes, if you, yes, shortcuts are also there. Yeah. Is it clear, Nana? Online. So what is a command that we use for combining multiple commit histories? Yes. So here git rebase -I head, which one? $3, and then inside this replace from pick to squash. And this is for what purpose? To combine multiple commit messages. I think here also I'll just take this out and So here replace from tick to reward. Wow. This is called cheat sheet. What is that? Cheat sheet. So cheat sheet meaning here, if you go through this, you can see, no need to go and read interview questions. If you see this, it will be fine. Okay. Clear, Nana? Online? So I'm going very slow because to make you habit, because till now AWS is completely GUI based, right? So now this is DevOps, all of commands. And by the way, I'll tell you one thing. You are not the one who will be doing all these things. Who will do? Developers. But I'm just going depth on Git also, so that you also aware what the developers are doing. So just in case if you join some company and if developer is scratching his head or her head to do some commands, so you can go and suggest them or not. Instead of doing that, you do this. You can suggest. You don't need to be only a DevOps engineer. You should be a all-rounder like me. I worked on multiple technologies as a DBA, admins, support, managing, right? A lot, everything. Yeah. How many of these commands are used in real time? For us, pull, push, clone. Git add, git commit we'll do in local. And then what we do? We push to our GitHub and then we pull or we copy it. That means clone. So these the mostly as a DevOps engineer will use. So these are all will be used by whom? Developers. Yes. Okay. So next one here is Git checkout. Say that, Nana? Git checkout. So Git checkout meaning to restore your previous files. To restore your previous version files. How to do that? So before that, I want to delete this index.html. What should I do? rm minus rf, which one? Index.html. And then what I do? If you do git status, it shows this. What I need to do? Now, git, yes or no? So we need to make our working directory and then local repository equal or not. So we need to do git add and then git commit -m. I call it as deleted something and then all gone. So if I do git status, my working tree is clean. When the working tree is clean, Anna, when the working tree will be clean, if your working tree and then local repositories are equal or same, then only it will show as working tree as clean. Nice. Okay, so let us go and create again index.html and then I need 3 commits, version 1, version 2, version 3. Should we do it? Let's go. Index.html. Sir, why you are going only for index.html? Your wish, you can give any name is fine. Okay. I call this as this is version 1. Okay. Then git add and then git commit -m. I call it as version 1 commit. You can put dot also, you can put index. Anything is fine. Okay. And next, this is version 2. I'll put. Okay. Git add and then version 2. And then last one. This is version 3. Yeah. Okay. So how many commits I have here? Okay, you tell me here now. If I do git log -, one line, will it show only these 3 commits? Will it show my previous commits also? Tell me. Will it show only these three commits? Will it show my previously we did line 1, line 2, first commit, second commit, third commit, fourth commit, and we merged it, right? It will show all, it will show only 3. It will show all. Then why this is Git, no? It is tracking, no? So if you delete it also, that will get tracked, right? So that is the purpose of the Git here. It will show all. If you delete also, if you that everything, if you deleted locally, but you committed, right? You deleted locally. It is you are committed. So if you want to see what happened here in deleted, can you tell me what is the command? Git show. So yes, git show. And then if you put this here, so what it says here, minus minus, that meaning it's got deleted. So deleted file. Understood? So remember, it will track each and everything. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, so which is the latest one? Version 3, version 2, version 1? Version 3. So version 3 commit is the latest. So what I need to is here, can you tell me the command to see version 3 commit details? Git show. And then you need to put what here? This commit. And it shows here, this is version 3 is there. So this is the latest one. But I want to go to the previous version. I want to go to the previous one. For that, we use what here? Git checkout. Say that. Before I write git checkout, first of all, I need to have the commit ID, right? So what should I do? Git log -. One I put it. And okay, git checkout. So which version you want to check out? Version 2, So version 2 then meaning which one you need to take this ID or not? So git checkout, put this ID and then -. See here, no. Tell me one thing. In one commit, will there be only one file or multiple files also? Multiple files also, right? So if in this version 2 commit, I have only one file, but in real time or any time also, in one commit, can I commit multiple files or not? Yes. So if you put here -* then what will happen? All files will come back. All previous files will come back. Remember that. Puzuk, if you put the star in real time, it's gone. Yes or no? Because you are working only on one file, and with that commit, if you put this star, all the rest of the 100 files will be come to the previous version or not, which is dangerous. So do not use. So whichever that you want, only use that file. Which file we need here? Index.html. It will restore only index.html. So presently in our index.html, how many files are there? I mean, how many lines are there? 3 lines. Version 1, version 2, version 3. If I check out this to my previous version, it will show only how many lines? Understand the question. I'm checking out. So git checkout, I'm going to the previous version. So how many lines it will show in my index.html? Only 2. Guys, you're going to the previous version, no? Version 2 commits meaning Lakshmi Prasad, why you're crying? Acha. Oh, clicked. Okay. You understood, Lakshmi Prasad? You rightly answered. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? This is version 1, this is version 2, this is version 3. Version 1 is one commit. Version 2 is second commit. Version 3 is third commit. So now I'm in my, which is the head here pointing to the version 3. So I want to go to the previous version. Previous version, version 2. Version 2 meaning how many lines is there? 2 lines. This is version 1, no, this is version 2. It will go to the previous one. If I hit enter and do cat index.html, see? Now I'm back to which one? Second, before version. So what is the command? Okay, by mistake, no problem. So what is the command here to go to the previous version? Git checkout. Yeah, commit ID and yes. So to get previous version. So if you put this instead of index.html, if you put star, then all files in that commit will be restored to previous version. Okay, now online, you got the point, please. Yes. So if you want to revert this checkout, sir, will this make a difference in working tree and local directory? Okay. No. Okay. So now, what is the command? Now you tell me here, Rashmita. Rashmita question is, will this make a difference between working tree and local directory? You should not say local directory. You should say local repository. Tell me what is the command between working tree and then local repository to check the difference. Get diff head. Get diff head. Do you see this? So obviously there will be a difference. Okay, now, Rashmita. But if you do git status, do you see this here? Because we have restored to the previous version or not. So then what you need to do again? You need to add it. I mean, you need to commit it. It's already in the staging. What you need to commit it. Okay, now, if I do cat index.html, I'm into the version 2. So no, sir, I want to go back to my latest version again. I want to go back to the latest version. What is the command here? So again, what you do is, yes, git checkout, which use what here? Master index.html. What's the command to go back to the latest version? Git checkout. If I do git index, do you see I'm back to my version 3 or not? So what's the command to come back to your latest version? To come to latest version. So if you do git status, is there anything now? Nothing. Because my working tree and then with work. Okay, sorry. I'm getting messages from clients from US saying that some questions. Okay. Is it clear enough till here online? How to go to the previous versions and how to go to the latest version again? Is this clear? Online. Nice. Okay. So what I do is, you tell me now. Another example I'll tell you. I'll tell you here for the restoration here. See here. So another scenario for checkout I'm showing you. Let's say test.html. Okay. So I'm calling this is, what is that? This is test page. What we do here? Git add tester, and then what we do? Git commit -m test, and which one? Test.html. I did this. So this will also help you to restore not only the data, and let's say, for example, I have, what is the file? I have the test.html here. Let's say you deleted the file. What's that? How to delete a file in the Git? Git rm. Which one? Git rm. Which one here? test. Do we have test here? How to get it back? Which one? Tell me. Get, checkout. Here I do is what? Head hyphen hyphen. Which one? Test.html. Test.html is back. So here you have learned two commands. What are the two commands here? So git rm. So what is the command to delete the file from the git here? Git rm file name. And how to restore the deleted file? Git checkout. Which one? Head hyphen hyphen test.html. To delete the file. This is to restore the file. Right now. So you can restore using what here? Checkout also. Clear? To git status. It's clear, no? I already committed one. It's already committed one. I deleted and I got it back, Pranjal. Okay. So next, here is the next command is git restore. Say that. So what are the commands that we have used till now? Git checkouts we have used, right? So this command is what? Git restore. As the name clearly says, this is for what purpose? Restore also purpose. Okay. So let us create what we have the file. We have test.html, right? Let's use that. So test.html is there. Okay. So what happens is now, I went in this big code and then I wrote some nasty things. Assume that you have a big Python file. You have changed from somewhere in the file, you have changed from A to B, B to C. Something you changed it while you're doing troubleshooting. And what you did? Unintentionally you saved it. Unintentionally you saved it. Is it a danger thing or not? It's a danger thing or not? So if you do cat test.html, I have the nasty thing there. So you need to go to what now? What do you need to do now? Huh? Deal with the file. Check out. So you need to go to the previous version. What is it here? You need to go to the previous version. So here you can use checkout also, but here we can use git restore. Say that. Git restore. Which one here? Go to the previous version. So if I do test.html, so guys, I didn't committed. I just wrote the data and then I saved it. That's it. I didn't commit it yet. Before committing, and if you have saved it, and then if you want to go back to the previous version, then you can use git restore. Got it? So before committing, that is the concept here. Okay. So what is the command here? Git restore test.html. So to restore to previous version before commit. So that meaning we have a habit of doing some changes and unintentionally we'll save it. And then if you want to go to the previous, then go for here, git restore. Okay. Nice. Git status. We are clean. Okay. So now, how to untrack the files? Let's say, for example, you accidentally staged. That meaning what? What is the meaning of accidentally staged? Hmm? Hmm. So without, unintentionally, what you did, you modified the file and then you did git add. So if you did git add, what will go? It will go to the staging area or not? So I don't want to go to the staging area. I want to get it back. These are all possible real-time scenarios, right? So by mistake, we'll be doing a lot of things like this. So if you want to get back that, if you want to untrack it from green color to red color, so then we have a command here, restore. This restore will also help you to do that. Let's say, for example, so vi, so test dot, so let's say, for example, I modified this file. This is DevOps demo, for example. I modified it. And what we do? Git add. Okay. Before that, I do git status. What it is in? Okay. Now what I do? Git add. Which one am I here? Test.html. If I do git status, now what I need to do? I need to untrack it. What I need to untrack it, or I need to unstage it. Say that unstage it. Here itself clearly shows here. See, to unstage. So if you accidentally stage to the staging area, if you want to unstage it or untrack it, so we use here git restore. So tell me the command, git restore hyphen stage, and you need to put the file name. Again, if you put only one file name, only one file will be unstaged. But if you put star, remember that there is a star is dangerous. Remember always, star is dangerous. So if you hit this and if you do git status, do you see now it is in red color? Red, green, red, there is no green yet. Okay. Is it clear enough? What is the command to restore? What is the command to unstage? Tell me, git restore hyphen staged test.html. This is for our purpose to unstage or untrack. Guys, you can use like this also, multiple commands, git restore hyphen stage dot, and also git rm also you can use. What that? rm hyphen cached test.html. All these things will do the same thing. Git rm hyphen cached also will help you to do the same thing. Okay, na? You're getting it? So I save it. This paint is full. So let's open new paint. Okay. Let's move on. So now you do git status. What do we do now? Git add and then git commit hyphen m and then test commit and then which one? Yeah. So git status. Everything is clean. Okay. So I'll give one more scenario here. Real-time scenario. Let's say, for example, you accidentally delete the file from your directory. I already showed you. If you do git rm, if you're deleting the file using git command, git rm, I think no one will, if you want to delete it, that meaning purposefully you're deleting it. That's why you are doing git rm. So if you feel that, no, I don't know whether I want to delete this or not, but now I don't want this file at the moment here. Then you use git rm and then just in case if you want that file, you can get it using which command? Git checkout, and you get it back. Now what you did here, you completely deleted the file. What's that? You completely deleted the file. Let's say, for example, so I'll create a new file, new files. New file is there, and what I did, git add new file, and git status. New file is there. It is in where? Stage area. So what you do is rm minus, from your local, what you did? You deleted it. Done. rm minus rf you did. But it's already tracked or not? It's already tracked. If it is tracked, no problem. What do we do? Git checkout ho gaya. So we are in the restore command. Git restore, which one? New file. If we do ls, new file is back. So git restore will help you to restore the deleted files. Guys, these are all the real times I have wrote to you, because generally I sat with one of the developer, and then I collected the scenarios. What are the problems that you guys face? So I put all the scenarios here so that it will be easy for you to understand the real-time perspective. So what is the command here to restore the deleted files? Git restore, and then what? File name. What does do? To restore deleted files. Let's do one thing. Touch touch apple. You touched apple. Okay, you edited apple. I want this apple. Apple is there. Remove it. Get it back. Get restore. Tell me, get my apple back. I want my apple. I want my apple. Give me my apple. What ma? Git restore hyphen stage. That's all. Use checkout command also. Tell me checkout command. Git checkout what? Git checkout apple. Git checkout head apple. Remember that. That is also one scenario based question. So remember, if you have the files, if it is tracked, then only you can restore. If the Git doesn't know apple, from where it will get the apple? So it should be tracked first. Remember, that is the difference. So don't think that whatever that you put here, and then if you delete it, you will get it back. No, make sure that it is tracked first. Online, is this clear till here? Correct. Now let's go with another command called git reset command. What is that? Git reset. Say that, everyone. Git reset. So you accidentally committed. But you want to uncommit it. You accidentally committed. So you added a stage, and then accidentally committed. Committed meaning it's completed, done. But that was accident. I should not get committed. I want to get it back. So that we can do it using git reset. Say that, git reset. So let us create a file, my file, riyaz.html. For example, I call it as welcome to DevOps classes, right? add it. Git add and then git commit -m. I call it as okay. Okay. So I have that file. So what we did, git said is clean, right? What's that new file? A new file we didn't. Okay. So okay, let it be. Okay. So what I have is I have Riaz.html. Some developer, what he did, some developer created this Riaz.html and it's perfectly working fine. He committed. Now I am the junior developer. I came and I modified this file. I modified this class. Blah, 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 blah. That meaning I spoiled the entire code. I didn't know that I spoiled it. And what I did, git add and then git commit and then modified code. Good or bad? So then he understood, oh shit, I have done a very bad thing. So I have committed. It's already committed, right? It's already committed. So that's accidentally you committed. Now you want to get it back from committed, meaning from where? From local repository. If you want to get from local repository to staging, then we can use git reset command. What command? Git reset. Say with me. Okay. So what is there? The data. First, let's see in Riaz.html. I have these two random things are right. So, okay, let's use git reset. Say that. Git reset -- soft. Say that. And then head. Where's the topi wala? This caps. See that command? Put it in your brain. So that is the latest here. Git reset -- soft. That and then head caps. So if you do this, if I do git status, now that is back or not? Riaz.html is back or not? So from where I got? From local repository, I got it back to my staging area. So can I modify it and then push it back again? Yes. Understood, Anna? Okay. But if I do cat riaz.html, I have that worst thing also there. And I can modify it now. I can modify it and then I can push it back. Let's say how to modify this and tell me. So let's say, for example, okay, assume that I have modified. Let's add directly. Git add which one? Git commit -m something and then okay. Okay, done, right? So remember, what was the command that I have used before? Git reset -- soft. If you use -- soft, that meaning the same, whatever that you have committed, the same data, you'll get it back. But if you use something called, instead of soft, if you use hard. Soft to hard. Soft meaning the same data you will get it. If you use hard, then let's see what it says here. What is the difference? Huh? What is the difference that you saw here? What's the difference between soft and then hard? Online. I did hard and then I did cat. So what's the difference that you got? Aha. So the previous changes that you have done that got removed and the old latest changes that was done before that was restored. So it is up to you. If you use soft, the same data will be available. But if you use hard, your data will be gone and the previous version will be restored. It's up to you. So if you want to see the data that you have modified, then get it soft. But if you don't want to do it, so you want, I want the previous one, latest working file, then go for hard. Then go for what here? Hard. Got the point? Online, you got it? So what's the command here? Soft and then hard. So how to restore it? What's the command that we used here? Git, which one? Reset. Say that. Git reset hyphen soft and then head caps. Topi. So, and then what is this used for? Soft is for uncommit and keep the changes. It'll keep the changes or not? But if you use git reset hyphen hard and then head, then what does it do? Uncommit and discard the changes. Yes. Is it clear? Ranjan, what's the, so you tell me what's the command to check that? Ranjan is asking that wrong commit ID will still be there in the history. Let's see. What's the command? Git log hyphen one line. So we don't know. I mean, I didn't use the proper messages, right, to find out. And this is another problem, right? If I use the proper commit messages, then I could have fetch it, right? But you see, if you want to see that git show, which one we did here is the latest one, right? So latest one, it's not showing anything here. And then git show. See, it is not showing. Okay, it discard the changes, Anjan. Okay, so I just wanted to show you here. No, difference between restore and then reset. Say that. Difference between restore and reset. Git restore also we have learned. Git reset also we have learned. Remember, scope is what here. Whenever you do git restore, it is in the working directory or staging area. Till there only. Git restore commands before commit only, right? Remember, git restore we use before commit. But if you want to change the commit history and if you want to get from the local repository to here, then we use what here? Git reset. The scope is only in the working directory staging area for restore, and the scope here for git reset is the entire commit history, staging area, working directory. Everything can be managed using git reset. So affects commit history. When I do git restore, will it affect any commit history? No. But just now we saw this. Will it affect the commit history or not? Yes or no? It has modified our commit history. That is it. So primary use cases, undo the changes or unstage the files. Then we use what here? Restore. If you want to undo changes, if you have run the nasty things, if you want to get it back, your old one, use git restore. And if you want to unstage the files from staging area to working directory, use git restore. When you use git reset, if you want to move the head to your previous commit. So if you want to modify from the commit areas, then go for git reset. And if you want to do only between working directory and stage, then go for git restore. This is perfect interview questions. They will ask, what is the difference between git restore and git reset? Which is safety. Safety here, it is less destructive. Yes or no? Which one? Git restore. Because you are playing with only working directory and staging area. But This reset can destructive or not? Guys, what is the meaning of destructive? Delete. So just now we use hard. Hard meaning, just now we saw the commit IDs also. Do you the previous, I mean, when you use your hard, it discard all the changes before changes or not? It's gone. So it can be destructive, especially with what command here? Hard command. So always it's up to you. Go with the soft. If you see, if you push, if you use hard, then remember all your code is discarded. You will not get it that back. So that's the reason why you have to be very, very, very careful while using the commands. So now tell me which will modify the commit history, restore or reset? Louder. So which will not modify commit history? Yes. So which command will work with only in working directory or staging area? Restore. And which is the command to work on the local repository to stage and then working? Reset. Clear na today? Online? CC? Okay. So let's remove all the files. Danishwar, good. All clean? Nothing? No problem, right? Everything is clean. Now let's use another command called git stash. Say that. Stash. Stash. What is that? Git stash. So git stash meaning here, let's say I have given you task to work on task 1. In real time, we call it a story. What is that? Remember Jira? Jira? In the DevOps overview, we learned about the Jira. Jira, Trello, Jira. It is just to maintain your tasks. It's not technical. To maintain the task. So in that Jiras, we use a concept called stories. What is that? Story. Story is not but task only. Story 1, story 2 like this. Let's say I have asked you to work on the story 1. So you open the story, that meaning story 1 means task only, right? So you started working on Python, Java, whichever it is. You started writing, coding, doing a lot of work. Then all of a sudden I said, hey, hold on. Story 1 is not important. On top of it, I have got a super urgent priority, story 2. Please hold story 1 and work on story 2. When I say, we'll see Ankit later, right? When I say story to hold on the story 1, you already working on it. If I say hold, what will you do? If I say hold on story 1, whatever the coding that you are writing it, hold on there. Work on story 2 now. What will you do in generally? Stop. Stop meaning you will stop. Right? What will happen to the file? Think. What will happen to the file? You will stop working it. Fine. Deepali is saying put aside. Okay. Put aside meaning what? Keep that file aside. That putting aside is nothing but git stash. That git stash. So whenever you use git stash, story 1 will be put aside, and git will show the working tree is clean only. When you use git stash story 1, that story 1 will be stored separately somewhere by the git. It will kept separately. And you work on any other files, no problem. When you see git status, everything is clean. Generally, if you have the working file, it will show git status, meaning it will green color or red color, right? But this will not show anything because it has parked. It has parked the story 1 side. Work on story 2. Work, git add, git commit, done. And then you can get that stash file again back. Wherever the work that you have stopped, from there you continue it. And then again git add, git commit. You understand the concept of stash? Stash meaning if you want to hide or park all the changes that you did on the repo locally to put it into the temporary place and proceed with the another story changes, then stash the old story and then work on the latest story. And then get the stash again, get the stash apply, that meaning get the story 1 again, work it, and then add it and then commit it. You understand? Online? Theoretically? Very easy. See here. Now working on which story? 1. So let's open. So I'm working. Right? I'm working on story 1. Very difficult. Baba task. I'm working. Okay. It is taking 2 hours. Stupid manager. Right? So you're working. I got a call from manager when I wrote stupid manager. So I removed it. Right? So I got a call. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Hey, hold on story 1. If he say, hold on story 1, will you delete all the files? Entire work will be gone. So what do you do? Hurry, save it. Hold on. First, save it. And then you listen to the manager. And manager says that. Suddenly manager called and asked to work on which one? Story 2. So what you need to do now? You need to stash. So first what you need to do now? When you do git status here, remember you need to first track it. Without tracking, if you remove story 1 and then thinking that you will get back, then it is gone. So for that reason, what we need to get first story add kar do, right? Get status. Now it is in green color. So now what we do here, we will stash. What we need to do? We will stash. So if you do git stash, what is that? Git stash. Which one here? Git stash. You can put story 1 also here. How many files that you want to stash, you can stash, no problem. But here, how many files are there? 1 file. So I just give you what? Git stash. Or you can put git stash story 1 also. Now do git status. Do you have anything there? Where is my story 1? If I do ls, story 1 is not there. In my local system also LSD, story 1 is not there. Whatever the state it is here now, that work in progress state, everything our Git has put into its own database in the backend. Now thinking that it doesn't know anything about the story 1. Any other, your colleagues or anyone who comes here and do ls, you don't able to see any kind of story 1. No one can modify it. So now what I need to work on? I need to work on story 2. Now why do you do story 2? Okay, manager, I am working on story 2 based on your request. Completed. इसको क्या करें? Git add story 2 and then git commit -m and then what is that? Story 2. Story 2. Okay. So git status. Everything is clean. Story 2 ho gaya. Done, right? Story 2 is done. So once the story 2 is done, now manager called me and said, okay, now no problem. Thank you for completing story 2. So because my customer is killing me, for that reason I asked you, please continue on now story 1. Then what do you need to do now? Unstash. Git stash apply. Say that. When you do git stash apply and you see story 1 is back, and then git status, my story 1 is back. Now what I do? Story 1. I have my old data still. I continue working on it, right? And then I say here, completed. And then what I do? Git add story 1 and then git commit minus m. And then I call it as story 1. And then, yeah, file name. Done. And git status. Everything is clear. Understood? Understood? Online? So what is understood? These are all bloody real-time things. Yes, you can do works at this time. You can put the git stash story 1, story 2, story 3. Kiran, you can use that command. Star is very dangerous all the time. Remember. So what's the command Nana here? Git. First what we did? Git stash we did. And then you can put the file name. So this will park the file aside. And then how to get it back? Git stash apply. Git stash here apply. Get the file. Get the stashed file back. Okay. And also, if you want, what are the things that you have stashed? You can say use a get stash list. Say that git stash list. Or else you can use, or else here also git stash clear also you can use. Clear meaning all the stash, whatever you have stashed, everything will be cleared if you want. So if you want to stash multiple things, I'll write for this also. Git stash. Guys, if you want to put the message also while stashing, you can put like this. Commit message. And then you can put like here. Story 1, story 2. Multiple things you can do it here. Okay. All right. I'll stop it here. I wrote it here. Git stash apply. Deepali. Clear? You're able to understand Git? If you're able to understand Git, that is really super, right? So it's already 32. People are waiting outside. So please complete all the practicals. It is very, very important to do it because you see the continuations. So it is very important. So don't miss the class and also complete the practicals and come. Okay. Can you get the final CC for today, please? If it is same file, it will be only one file, no? Ranjan. Take the screenshot. Take the screenshot first. Okay, this one. Yesterday I have uploaded that in the Google Classroom. Use that and then complete it. Or else you can use this and also complete it. Okay. And this one also. Take the screenshot. Yes, multiple times you can do. Guys, in WizLabs, you can practice multiple times. There is no restriction there. Did you sign up? Those who are interested, sign up to it. And then, did you got the coupon? Coupon worked? Not applied? Not worked? Not applied. Applied. Vizrias. See whether you get any discount there. Worked, Ranjan? Okay, nice. How much after discount? 779 after discount. Nice. 500 discount you got. Yeah? Good. Say thank you. Okay, so that is all for today. Let's connect tomorrow with the next Git concepts. Until then, take care, guys. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.